Good morning everybody. Today topic is analogy between vectors and signals. This is very important topic. Analogy means similarities. These are some similarities between vectors and signals. Which concept is used in vectors. Also same concept are using in signals. Understanding of these vectors and signals are very easy to students. First, we are going to the vectors and scalars concept, and then after I going to signals. Okay. First, we are going to scalar. Scalar means any physical quantity, which has magnitude or no direction. ఏ ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీ అయినా మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఉండి డైరెక్షన్ లేకపోతే దాన్ని స్కేలార్ అంటాం. స్కేలార్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వచ్చేసి ఈ ఫిజిక్స్లో ఆల్రెడీ మనకి చిన్నప్పుడు అయిపోతుంది. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మాస్, స్పీడ్, టెంపరేచర్, electric charge, and so on. Coming to the vector, any physical quantity which has magnitude, both magnitude and direction. This is called a vector. Example: velocity, acceleration, electric field some direction, acceleration, velocity some direction, force also. Suppose we take in vector concept in this analogy between vectors and signals. Vectors, let us consider two vectors. V1 and V2. The graph between the V1 and V2 we draw this way. Suppose this is a V1 vector, this is V2 vector. This is V1, this is V2 vector. The vector V1, suppose the vector V1 can be expressed in terms of V2, in terms of V2 in so many ways. Suppose we take in some ways like this. Here V1 is vector, V2 is vector. The vector V1 can be expressed in terms of V2 in so many ways. Suppose we consider we take in some ways. This is a vector V1, V2. The vector V1, the projection of vector V1 on V2, projection అంటే దీని మీద ప్రొజెక్టెడ్ ఇది లైన్, దాని ప్రొజెక్షన్ లైన్ అంటారు. The projection of V1 with respect to V2 is, suppose we take in, this is a projection V1 on V2 is VE1, fix E1. Suppose this distance is the component of V1 along V2. The component of V1 along V2 is, consider C1 to C. Component means C1 V1 vector V1 2 C1 to the component of V1 along V2 is, so the component of V1 along V2 is C1 to V2. Similarly, we take another diagram. This is V1, this is V2. we draw a projection. This is projection. This is also called a Werner vector or projection line VE2. The component of V1 along V2 is C1 to V2. Same. The projection of V1 V2 is in diagram C1 to V2. The projection of V1 V2 and same V1 to V2. Similarly, we take another diagram. This is V1. This is V2. These two vectors. A projection line is, suppose this is the projection line. This is a Werner vector VE3. This is the component of V1 along V2 is C1 to V2. This total distance C1 to V2 is component of V1 along V2. The component of V1 along V2 in this diagram is V1 equal to C1 to V2 plus this projection line VE1. Similarly, the component of V1 along V2 in this diagram V1 equal to C1 to V2 plus error vector VE2. The component of third diagram V1 along V2 is V1 equal to C1 to V2 plus error vector VE3. In these three diagrams, the component of V1 to V2 is same, C1 to V2, C1 to V2. Here VE1, VE2, VE3 are error vectors. All these three diagrams, the component of V1 along V2 is C1 to V2. Similarly, the component of V1 along V2 is C1 to V2. From trigonometry rule, we taken vectors. We taken vectors V1, V2. The projection line is this. This is angle between the two vectors is theta is considered. From geometry rule, trigonometry rule, you know that the component V1 along V2 is in this is the adjacent side. From trigonometry right angle triangle, this is the adjacent side. So this is a V1 cos theta. This is a V1 cos theta. So the component of V1 along V2 is in this diagram V1 cos theta. That is equal to the C1 to V2. This is equal to the C1 to V2. So we know that suppose we taken V1, V2 are two vectors. The dot product of two vectors is V1 dot V2 equal to V1 modulus V2 modulus cos theta. We know that V1 modulus V2 modulus cos theta. We know that from this V1 into V2 divided by modulus of V2 equal to V1 cos theta. We write that. Therefore, here equation will changes to V1 by V2 equal to C1 to V2. Then after the component of C1 to in this equation C1 to equal to V1 V2 divided by V2 into V2. Therefore, In this C12 is 0. Suppose C12 is 0. The dot product of two vectors is 0. The V1 V2 are mutually perpendicular. In this diagram, mutually perpendicular means this diagram is converted into this is V2. The mutual perpendicular, this is V1. In this, we observe that in otherwise, if otherwise, in this component of C1 is not there. So otherwise, there is no component of V1 along V2. This is the mutual and perpendicular condition for signals. Similarly, we write down in this, if C12 equal 0, V1 V2 are equal to 0. In this vectors V1 V2 are perpendicular to each other, are mutually perpendicular to each other. Same concept you are using. Our concept is analogy between vectors and signals. Vectors is complete. Then going to the signals concept. Let us consider two signals. Two signals are two functions of time. F1 of t and F2 of t, two signals. The time interval is t1 less than t less than t2. Both F1 and F2, the time interval is t1 to t2, between the t1 to t2. Approximately. Suppose F1 of t can be approximated. F1 of t can be approximated. In similarly, in the vectors, V1 vector is component of V2. Similarly, F1 of t can be approximated using F2 of t signal, using F2 of t from vectors V1 equal to C1 to V2. Similarly, F1 of t approximately equal to C1 to F2 of t. In this error vector plus V, similarly in signals, F1 of t approximately equal to C1 to F2 of t as error vector Fe of t. In the time interval t less than t1 less than t less than t2. So the error in this approximation is Fe of t equal to, from equation number 1, Fe of t equal to F1 of t minus C1 to F2 of t. C1 to F2 of t. And error vector మనం reduce చేయాలి. We want to minimize the error. We want to minimize error. Then we are using mean square error. We are using concept mean square error. In mathematically, mean square error. We want to minimize in mathematical representation of mean square error. In this name, square error mean. That is from mathematics. That is from mathematics. Epsilon equal to mean. That means 1 by t2 minus t1. In this time interval is t1 to t2. Therefore, means square error. t1 to t2 interval. Square error means square error. Error is Fe of t. Square error dt. This formula for very important. This is a mean square error formula. From we are using F1 of t, F2 of t signals. Therefore, In this, Fe of t is from equation number 2, F1 of t minus C1 to F2 of t. Substitute this equation number 3. So, epsilon naught equal to 1 by T2 minus T1 integral T1 to T2. Fe of t means F1 of t minus C1 to F2 of t whole square dt. Therefore, expand this expression F2 1 by T2 minus T1 T1 to T2 F1 of t square a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab minus 2c1 to F2 of t to F1 of t 2ab plus b square c1 to square F2 of t square dt. This is epsilon. We know that minimize the mean square error by using mathematical condition mean square error minimize చేయాలంటే మనకు తెలిసింది. Suppose we consider a function f of x equal to x square plus 2x. In this, we find out the x value, then we are going to the f dash of x equal to 0, then find out x. Similarly, we find out in this expression C12 value, so we are differentiating the C12 value. So d epsilon e by d C12 equal to 0. Then to find the value of C12 at which mean square error is obtained. So we are going to mean square error do epsilon e by do C12 equal to 0. We know that epsilon equal to 1 by T2 minus T1 integral T1 minus T2 expand F1 of t whole square minus 2 F1 of t F2 of t to C12 plus C12 whole square F2 of t square dt. Expand the function d by d C12 equal to 0. In this, dou e by dou C12 equal to 0. 1 by T2 minus T1 equal to this side we going, this value are also 0. Therefore, T1, T2, this value equal to 0. Function F1 of t square 0 minus C12 value is 1. So for F1 of t, F2 of t in this C1 square, therefore plus 2C12 F2 square. Differentiate the equation with respect to C12. Therefore, in this integral T1 to T2 like 2C1 to F2 square of t minus 2F1 of t F2 of t dt equal to 0. This term is going to that side, right side. 2c1 to f2 square of t equal to 2f1 of t f2 of t. Sorry, integral t1 to t2 dt. dt is both expression. Integral t1 to t2 dt. Therefore 2 to cancel, c1 to f2 square of t dt integral t1 to t2 equal to t1 t2 f1 of t f2 of t dt. Therefore we require c1 to therefore equal to integral t1 to t2 f1 of t f2 of t divided by f2 square of t dt. Integral t1 to t2 dt. This is the very important formula. C1 to equal to integral t1 to t2 f1 of t into f2 of t dt by t1 to t2 f2 square of t dt. This is similar way to this vectors function. So if suppose c12 in this equal to 0, then therefore if this value is equal to 0, therefore integral t1 to t2 f1 of t into f2 of t dt equals 0. Therefore t1 to t2 f1 of t to f2 of t dt equal to 0. Similarly vector concept, therefore f1 of t and f2 of t, two functions are orthogonal to each other, and there is no component of f2 of t in f1 of t. Our topic is analogy between vectors and signals. Easily understand, differentiate them. We take vectors, signals. In this vector, the component of v1 expressed in terms of c12 is v12 equals c1 to v2, and c12 formula is v1 dot v2 divided by v2 square. Similarly in vectors, like vectors, f1 of t signal equal to approximately equal to c1 to f2 of t in the interval t1 less than t less than t2. Similarly c12 equal to integral t1 to t2 f1 of t into f2 of t divided by integral t1 to t2 f2 square of t dt. v1 v2 v2 square of t. This is similar to each other. So if suppose c12 equal to 0, v1 dot v2 equal to 0, in this orthogonal to each other two vectors. In this, if c12 equal to 0, f1 of t f2 of t integral t1 to t2 dt equal to 0. Therefore f1 of t and f2 of t, these two signals are orthogonal to each other. This is the analog between vectors and signals. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel and share the video.